here we go. We are on Shelters by Jesus podcast, and we are so excited that you're watching and listening. Thank you for continuing to do that. Our numbers are going up, so YouTube is graciously giving us royalties off of this. So we are so excited here at Shelters by Jesus. If you want to be a part of our ministry, go to sheltersbyjesus.com, and for $9 a month, you can get somebody off the street. And if you've been following us, you've seen a lot of people that we got 23 children in here right now, and they have a place to stay because of your heart, because we're 100% faith-based. We get no grants, no nothing, anything except people giving out of the goodness of their heart. So you're the reason we're here. Also, we have 4 books, Sheltered by Jesus, written by the dumb hick from Skowhegan. That would be me. And we would love to have you have them. We have 2 prices. They're $10 or free. And all you got to do is put your name and address on there for us, or call the office at 207-474-8833 and say, I like Pastor Barry's books. You can have all 4, 1 to 4, whatever. The other thing is we do tours. If you'd like to see the place, come on down. It's at 12 McClellan Street in Skowhegan. That's 12 McClellan in Skowhegan. If you call the office, tell them you like a tour, we'll love to have you. The other thing, please share this with your friends and family and acquaintances, because everybody coming on there that subscribes and likes, we get money. And so thank you so much. So make sure that you get people subscribing. So anyway, enough for that. We're ready to go ahead for our podcast. We're excited. We got some more guests with us today, and they are from the North Monmouth Church in North Monmouth, Maine. Am I correct?
Yeah.
That's where you're from.
That's our church. But we live in Glenburn, in Levant.
Oh, you live in Levant?
In Glenburn.
In Glenburn. I know where Glenburn is. I know where Levant is. I know where they both are.
Yes.
Actually, I'm going to be in Glenburn next Thursday doing a podcast at, I can't think of the name of the church.
Evangelical Church.
Yeah, Steve McDonald's church. They
on
do a
the,
food
by the
pantry.
school, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that. So we'll be heading up there. So I know exactly where your place is.
Well, I'm just down around the corner from I'm on the Pushar Road.
So you go from there, clear to North Monmouth, go to church?
Not quite.
Now you
Thank you, Lord, for Zoom.
The Zoom. That's what I thought. You're Zoomers.
Yes, I do get to drive down here. I'm not a driver.
Well, so. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And so you want to tell them who you are? Your names, please?
I'm Sharon Bergali, and I do live in Glenburn. And we got to know about the church down here in the shelter from the North Monmouth Church, Pastor Ted and Pastor Ed. And we actually met down at
Butter Point.
Oh, Butter Point.
Yes,
down on the ocean.
Yeah.
That's a cool dude place
Yes, it is. It's very nice. We missed that.
I had fun. I actually did some speaking at a couple of those.
Yes. Yep. I was there for that.
You were?
Yes.
And I didn't scare you off.
No.
I'm amazed.
No, I was a little surprised the first time. That's where I met Pastor Ed the first time, through Zach's grandfather, Jim Woods.
Yeah.
And he was, for 25 years, he was the
head pastor.
Not pastor.
Head deacon.
Oh, head deacon.
Head
oh, you're talking
deacon.
about Pastor Ed? Yeah.
Head deacon down to the Monmouth Church. So Zachary was christened down there at
baptized in the ocean.
Butter Point.
Down to Butter Point?
Yeah,
yes.
down Butter
They
Point.
slipped you and dipped you in the cold water.
They did.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I had met them all, and it was quite Pastor Ed in his shorts and Hawaiian shirts and clogs.
Now, Pastor Ed, for those that don't know, he wears, I don't know, use the word bright really doesn't describe it.
No.
I mean, if you don't have sunglasses on, you could be blinded. It's like.
He's amazing now. He is amazing. Him and Pastor Ted.
Awesome dude.
He is.
And he's been on a bunch of my podcasts because we've been down in North Monmouth. Well, you've seen some, I'm sure. We've been down in North Monmouth doing some.
Yeah.
And Pastor Ed's on my board, of course.
Yes.
Anyway, so.
Yeah.
So,
and this
my name is
you.
This is my number one grandson, my oldest one.
So
my name is Zach. Well, my name is Zach, and I'm from Levant.
Okay.
Levant, Maine.
And they
Last
call
name
you
Wood.
Z Woody.
Yeah, that's my nickname that people call me, Z
All
Woody.
right, you're on Facebook a lot. You do a lot of traveling around.
Yep.
Yeah. So how you get to know this? Now, this is your nephew?
Grandson.
Grandson.
My first grandson.
Your first grandson.
We have 13 grandkids and 1 great-grandkid.
You're gaining on us.
Yeah.
I got 7 or 8 great-grandkids. I'm not sure. I lost count.
We do.
You know, they spit them out,
Not counting
like
the 7 adopted grandkids that we've taken in.
Adopted.
So
Zach and Zach.
Oh yeah.
So you pick up some alongside the road.
Yeah. Oh, you need another grandmother, right? So
everybody needs a grandmother.
Yes.
So Z Woody, what do you do?
What I do, I mean, I do a little bit of everything, really.
Well, I see you on Facebook. You were saying that I'm off at a conference and doing stuff. So
yeah. So I mean, I consider myself as an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So
that's a good term.
Yes.
But your other 2 jobs.
I do valet parking. I do valet parking at a restaurant up in Bangor at the Terratine. I do detailing at Crook Auto Group. I do detail. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta come around when my truck comes back. I want this guy.
Yeah.
Good luck. He hasn't got mine done yet. I have to do my own.
So if Grammy hasn't done yet, I probably will have to stand in line.
Right. Now I do my own.
I know how it is. And you do something, I think Marilyn would say you do something with electricity.
Yeah, with electricity, yeah. So I help people set up electricity service at their home, apartment, or business. And, or if they have existing service, I help them with that as well.
Oh, cool.
So
I
do a little bit of everything.
You have a plethora of things you do.
Yeah.
How you like that stat? I said plethora, man.
And you didn't hurt your tongue.
Not a bit. And the dumb hit from Scout Higgins' vocabulary is picking up, bro. That's these podcasts and doing it to him.
Yeah.
So, Zach, what do you think about Shelters by Jesus?
It's truly amazing. You know, I like to help out every which way I can. You know, even if it's if it's some sort of supplies that you guys need,
And Marilyn keeps us up to date on that.
Yeah. So just making sure. I'll probably bring, like, you usually the ones that let me. You hear it from Marilyn first, and I hear it, and then I'm the one that usually brings it down. I'm the trucker. So
that's it. All right.
But no, I like to help out. The ministry, what you guys are doing. Yep. I like to support you every which way we can, even if it's a little bit of money or the supplies, any which.
Well, the next time I see you on Facebook, you go, "Hi, I'm Z Woody." I expect you to say, "And I've been on podcasts for Shelters by Jesus with the dumb hit from Scout Higgins."
I'll make sure.
I want some advertisement. You hear me now?
I will.
All right.
I think the fact that you was a horse lover, because I've grown up with horses.
Have you?
Yes. His mother he grew up with horses and ponies and stuff.
Awesome. You ride Western. We always rode English.
Yeah, I'm not putting on English pants. And now, everybody says, "You're going to ride English?" I said, "You ain't getting me instead of those drawers." No.
Oh, yeah. Well, I used to ride bareback. When we were kids, my uncle next door had a big draft horse.
Yep.
And we would just take him. We'd just take his halter, and we'd tie ropes to both sides of it, and then tie it onto our sled.
Yep.
And he'd run around the field with us. And it's like,
it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It is.
Oh man, horses.
That's how we have.
Cool.
That's how we. I mean, we learned to have fun. We went to people's dumps. Back then, everybody had their own dump, and and we'd find things we wanted for our castle, which was this huge ledge thing that we had on our property. And
so your royalty is
yes,
Queen Sharon.
Yes.
I got you, girl.
I am a female hick.
A female hick. All right.
When I got married, it was like, and we moved to the big city of Prescal. It was like the landlady was saying, "You don't have to pay for your water. That's part of it. And you don't have to pay for your sewer." And I goes, "What is she talking about?" I had no clue.
You're from the sticks, baby. You don't pay
I was from the sticks. I was
from the sticks. You dig a hole and draw water out of it. That's how you do it, girl.
So,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm in the show. I did my first show last year, and my pictures are up there of my horse. That's me up there.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to show this year at going out of state, do some quarter horse shows with my daughter. When I'm not doing podcasts, I'm not speaking and not traveling. But in between,
and preaching.
And preaching.
Don't forget preaching.
Between all of that, I'm going to do some horse shows with my daughter this summer. I'm so excited.
Horse show. Yeah.
We did that. Mindy started with her pony doing the horse shows, and we did the little, all the little town shows and stuff. But when she got her thoroughbred, I said, you got to get into something different. So she got into the, dressage, the stadium jumping, cross country jumping.
She could ride.
I was a dedicated mother because I ran behind her on the cross country jumping with the video camera.
Did you step
going the whole way? Oh
no,
I probably stepped through with my that's not okay. That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
So
hey, I love a woman that's not scared of horse trade. I do it. I love it. Man. I love it.
No.
Yeah, you're my kind of woman.
See, told you I'm another hick.
You're a hick, baby.
I'm just a hick from Holden.
A hick from Holden. I'm Scott Higgin, you're from Holden. That is so cool. I'm so glad you guys are here with us.
Yes.
So, you found out about us through Pastor Ed, though, I think.
Yes, when we met
That's when you first time heard about us?
Yes, when you were down, yes, and when we met you down to
Butterpoint.
Butterpoint.
That was the first time.
Yeah, and it was just amazing. I just couldn't believe it because living in the Bangor area, there's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to clean it up now, but I mean, it's taken so many years.
Yeah, it's on the news. I mean, homelessness now is on the news every day.
It's sad.
And people are homeless just because the rent went up. It's like they go, oh, yeah, you worthless, no good people. They don't. Their rent went up and they couldn't pay it.
Oh,
it's
ridiculous.
How does that make them less than anybody else just because you can't?
Especially with children. Especially with children.
Oh, man. I'll tell you.
And a lot of places do not want more than one child.
Yep.
And I can't even imagine. And it's so expensive to build one. Like we thought of downsizing our house and building a smaller one, but it would cost more. For the wholesale of my house, it would cost more to do it.
I know.
So
the rates out here, it's crazy to build, to rent. I'm very thankful because we own our home. But we own it because the homeless come over and redid our home.
Yeah.
Otherwise we wouldn't have it. So, we help the homeless, but they've helped us too.
Right.
So
it's just sad. It's just sad to think that how can they do it? And it's like, and I'm not knocking other churches or religions or anything. I'm not, but this last storm, I was surprised the number of churches in Bangor area that opened the doors. I think there was 4 of them.
Yep.
But when you see all the churches in Bangor and Brewer, it's really sad that something more isn't done.
Well, that's what we're preaching on the road is, guys, come together and do what you can do. Pool your resources. People are nervous, so I'm coming. They think I'm going to tell them to start a homeless shelter in their church. I'm not going to do that. I did that here and lost 80% of my congregation. I know not every pastor is going to do what I did.
Well, to me, that just makes me think of maybe these people weren't as religious or believe in God as what they said they did.
Well, they were churchified. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They were raised in church.
This is the way it is, and you only do it.
They love the Lord, but to them, they're building. They love the building too, and it's like, oh man, you can't have those kind of people in there. Who knows what they will do.
Yep. Yeah.
So
we kind of went through that with the church that we used to be on the base.
Yep.
And they've now torn it down. They wanted the space to build something, and they still haven't. But they would, because up in there is where they just took that great big humongous. I think there was 300 homeless people living up there.
Okay.
And they would come into the church sometime, and people would be like, we're gonna have somebody here guarding the door. It's like guarding the door.
But that's becoming the norm. That's becoming the norm, Sharon. I'm telling you right now. I hear them say all the time, our doors are open every week to everybody. They're not open to everybody.
No. No, they're not.
Like I've said in my book, and I mentioned, I don't know if we done it on a podcast, but I've done the message before. One church said, at Christmas, this is pre-Christmas dinner, everybody welcome. So much more homeless were down there because they didn't know that they weren't considered everybody. Well, next year the sign was put out, and then underneath it says by invitation only. And that
That's
kept the
pathetic.
homeless
That's so
away.
sad.
So,
Yeah,
all right. So I've got the word that we're winding down. Marilyn now is giving the signal. I'm used to Seth giving me the finger. Now she's giving me the finger.
See, they're just giving her one more job so she doesn't leave.
You know what? Marilyn, you guys can never have back because I can't live without her.
Oh, wow.
People don't know the one that's watching my camera right now. She's 78 years old. She got about 100 jobs here at the shelter. And
she's amazing.
She runs the sewing classes. She runs a storage room. What else she do, Seth?
Deals with resident issues in the building. A lot.
She's invaluable.
Keeps me informed of what I need to bring.
Yes, she stays on top of stuff. So, one last question before we shut it down. If people that are watching this going, I wonder if this is worth investing my $9 in.
Absolutely, positively. What's $9? You blow $9. I say that to my friends who go to Dunkin' Donuts all the time. Okay, where's Kim?
That's one trip to Dunkin' Donuts. That's one,
Yes, just unbelievable.
So if you take that, let's say, get rid of two Dunkin' coffees or two Dunkin' coffees or something, or don't go out to lunch one time a week or whatever, get rid of that and just take that money and invest it in this ministry that we have right here.
So you think this is worth investing in, Zach?
Absolutely.
Z Woody.
Z Woody.
Mr. Z Woody.
Absolutely.
We got the Z Woody man with us tonight.
And it does, I tell people, it doesn't matter how much money, you can take that little bit of money,
Yep.
and just give it back and pay it forward. Because, don't just don't give to give or get. Just give because you love giving back.
Amen.
So,
I appreciate that. So, if you are interested in supporting us again, go to sheltersbyjesus.com. And thank you, Sharon and Z Woody, for being with us on my podcast. It's been an honor having you on here. Maybe we'll get you back again someday to do an update on what's going on with you. So if you want to support us again, go to sheltersbyjesus.com and it'll tell you right on there how you can support us. And $9 will get an individual or family off the street. When you drive along, you see families out there, you realize they can come here because of you. Thank you very much. Continue watching, continue sharing, and you'll come back now here.
Yep.